So when we were putting together this year's event, I started thinking about, well, ADAPT and the humanitarian awards and the various awards we give are really trying to reward good people for doing good things. And Liev and Misha and other people in this room are symbolic of that. And I started thinking about the people I know. And there's one guy who always seems to pop up whenever somebody needs something. Whenever, there's a funeral, God forbid, or there's a GoFundMe or something like that. And he's always right here at our event. He wants no accommodation. He just wants to sort of be very, very quiet and supportive. And then, of course, I went on Google to see, the firm that he works at, Davis Polk, and I find out that they do wonderful and fantastic things and have wonderful partners who devote their lives to many, many wonderful things that we're going to hear about in a few minutes. And it became pretty damn obvious that this wonderful gala tonight needs to honor a guy named John Amorosi and his firm. And he's going to come up in a moment with his little eyeglasses on and his little green tie. And many of this room probably have, he's represented you or come across him in some merger deal or whatever it may be. But he's the first guy to step up, and it's something that we should all emulate. And I'm so pleased that John's going to come up, and we tonight can honor his fantastic firm, Davis Polk, and all the fantastic things that he does and the firm does, and one of their partners who you'll meet in a moment. So come on up, John.
Many thanks, Jimmy. All of those words that you say about me are actually equally true or more true about you, as you know. So thanks, Jimmy, for your friendship. I am eternally grateful for the work of ADAPT Community Network and honored to be here. Some of you may be wondering why someone from Davis Polk is presenting an award to Davis Polk. That's a very fair question. There are two simple reasons. First, I've worked there for 31 years, so I've been fortunate to work closely with the wonderful people who populate the firm up close every day for quite some time. Second, it affords me the opportunity to introduce one of my partners who will be accepting the award on our behalf and is uniquely positioned to speak with authority on our behalf on subjects relevant to ADAPT's mission. More on Veronica in a moment. At Davis Polk, we support people with disabilities because we believe excellence and opportunity should never be limited by barriers. By fostering accessibility and inclusion, we ensure that talented people can bring their full abilities, perspectives, and leadership to our firm and to the clients we serve. Veronica Wissel is a longtime partner in our executive compensation and benefits group, and she is a wonderful example of those values in action. Veronica is widely respected for her exceptional legal judgment, professionalism, and the collaborative spirit she brings to every matter on which she works. Her work reflects the highest standards of our profession and the very best of our firm. Her leadership and dedication continue to inspire those around her, and her impact reaches far beyond the matters she handles. We are proud to celebrate her contributions and are grateful for her partnership. It's truly an honor to present this recognition to her. I was fortunate to hear her speak a few years ago to our incoming summer associates of how she accepted and surmounted her life's challenges, and I am looking forward to hear what she has to say tonight. Please join me in congratulating Veronica, who will be accepting the Corporate Partnership Award on behalf of Davis Polk this evening.
Thank you, John. Oh. Thank you. Oh, thank you. There's a lot of stuff going on here, so I think, will anybody object if I sit over here? All right. I guess it's the end of the night. I can do whatever I want. Thank you so much. It's such an honor to be here. Thanks, John, for that lovely introduction. John's actually one of the very first people I ever worked with when I started at the firm, and he's been an amazing mentor and colleague over many years. thank you all. We at Davis Polk are truly honored to receive this award and to be part of this very special evening with ADAPT. As mentioned in my intro, my day job is being a corporate partner at Davis Polk. Not mentioned is that I'm also married, and I have 2 boys, a 10-year-old and a 6-year-old, who remind me every day that there is beauty in chaos and that it's always best to wait until retirement to buy nice furniture. Since I was invited to accept this award on behalf of Davis Polk, I've had the opportunity to learn more about ADAPT's mission and its work. I even had the pleasure of visiting ADAPT's Manhattan Children's Program last month. Seeing the children in the integrated classrooms, the tiny wheelchairs in the hallway, ready to lend out to families who need them, and the Assistive Technology Center, seeing all of that, it really took me back and made me think a lot about my own path here. So I was born in 1981, not very long ago, but way back in the 1900s, as the kids might say these days. But I was born in a small town in Idaho. My parents were 25 years old. My dad was a sugar beet farmer, and my mom worked for the local government. I was their first child, and they were so excited to have me. And there were no indications of any issues during their pregnancy. When I was born through an emergency C-section, my legs were rotated with my little feet tucked against my chest, and my arms were bending in all directions, and I wasn't breathing properly, and my parents were terrified. Their doctor looked at them and said resolutely, and I think kindly, "Don't worry. You will send her to the state institution, and they will care for her. You're young, and you'll have other children." And he meant that. And I tell this story because this mentality was very commonplace not long ago. People with disabilities were routinely warehoused, hidden away, institutionalized. They were considered a family's tragedy to sweep under the rug and deal with privately. My parents, as young as they were, had the courage to reject this, with no roadmap and very little money. But they, like many parents navigating their own family journeys with disability, like my husband and I, who are forging our own path for our son Gus, who's on the autism spectrum, and like many people in this room, they believed that I had the right to exist on my own terms, to be educated, to live independently, to pursue a career, to make my own mistakes. Now, due to time constraints that I've been told about, I will not be going into detail on those, but believe me, there were many. And I believe in ADAPT because I think we all have this right, and none of it can be done alone. I'm proud of the work Davis Polk does in our pro bono practice to protect the rights of people with disabilities. We represent veterans seeking benefits or discharge upgrades, including due to PTSD. We partner with Advocates for Children to protect educational rights of New York City school children with disabilities. And we're developing a plain language guide to help families navigate the complex benefits process at the New York Office for People with Developmental Disabilities. ADAPT, similarly, is on the ground providing hands-on support to disabled people and their families, people like my parents who felt so alone and bewildered at first. We did not have ADAPT in our community. There were wonderful people in our orbit. There were doctors and therapists and teachers, but it was a patchwork. It took time, luck, and frankly, pure, relentless stubbornness to find our way. The power of ADAPT is that it's not about non-disabled people lending a hand. It's about community, and it's about honoring the fundamental human right to pursue your own goals and dreams. When I was around 6 years old, my mom asked me what I wanted to be when I grew up. And believe it or not, I did not say a corporate lawyer at Davis Polk. I very earnestly told her that my dream was to be a ballerina. And she did not miss a beat, and she signed me up for dance class. Now, I'm sure it was really cute to watch me roll around in my walker at halftime on the high school basketball court. But mobility issues aside, believe me, dance was not my calling. That said, I want to live in a place where little kids get to try things that they might not be good at, where a child can assume that being a ballerina is an option, even if she uses a wheelchair. We've come a long way. But believe me, I know every inch of progress is at risk if we get complacent. With the support of ADAPT, I cannot begin to imagine what might be possible 20 years from now. Thank you so much.